In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to calculate compound interest in Excel, especially if you're just starting out. Whether you're planning your savings, managing investments, or just curious about your finance growth over time, understanding how to use Excel for financial calculations is a valuable skill. We'll start with the recommended method using Excel's FV function, which makes the process straightforward and efficient. First, you'll want to set up your data in Excel for clarity. Input your variables into separate cells. This typically includes your principal amount, your interest rate, the number of compounding periods per year, and the total number of years for the investment. Arranging your data cleanly will make it easier to reference these cells in the formula and avoid errors. Now, let's enter the FV formula. Pick an empty cell where you'd like the result to appear and type this formula. FV C4, C5, C6, C5, 0, C3, 0. Remember, we are referencing the cells where you have input your specific data. Break it down in your mind. C4 divided by C5 gives us the period rate by dividing the annual rate by the number of compounding periods. C6 multiplied by C5 gives the total number of compounding periods over the investment span. We set PMT to 0 because there are no additional regular payments in this scenario, and while C3 represents the initial investment. It's negative to indicate money out of your pocket. Finally, setting type to 0 assumes that payments, if there were any, would occur at the end of each compounding period. Once you've input the formula, hit enter, and you'll find that Excel calculates the future value for you, which will be approximately $16,470.09 in most cases. Some of you might be more comfortable with the mathematical approach to compound interest. In Excel, you can achieve the same result by using another formula. In a new cell, type DIX-OL C3, 1 plus C4, C5, C6, C5. Again, you'll need to input or refer correctly to the cells you've set up with your investment data. Here, C3 represents your initial investment, C4 is your annual interest rate, C5 is the number of compounding periods per year, and C6 is the time span in years. This formula will also yield the same result of $16,470.09. For those who are finding Excel a bit too manual or need a quick alternative, I'll add a link at the top of this video's description for a handy web app designed specifically for calculating compound interests. This can be particularly useful if you need to do quick calculations on the go. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. Practicing with these formulas will improve your financial DIY capabilities and deepen your understanding of how your money can grow over time. So, dive into Excel and start experimenting with your numbers today.